everybody? Today I got a doozy for you. I got a good one today. It's a throwback. This is an older figure, but it is a classic. It is something that has been in high demand for a long time, and it is my guy, one of my top 3 favorite superheroes, Wolverine, Logan. Let's get into it. This is the Mezco 112 Collective XMen Wolverine. There you go. Wifey got this for me for Father's Day, I think. I want to say it was Father's Day. It was either Father's Day or my birthday. But I'm thinking Father's Day. So this is something that I wanted for a while. I was trying to wait on it to come down, but this really doesn't come down. It's hovering around 150 bucks. You don't ever really see it cheaper, so you know it is what it is. You're either going to get it or you're not. And before I could pull the trigger on it, my wife pulled the trigger on it. So thank you, my love. But yeah, you see we got some dope art on the top. That's the side, back, front, or front, back, however you want to say it. But that's basically it. And you got, that's the back, or the bottom, right there. Check him out. And then you got the contents. And right about now I should have a split screen or some type of cutaway for you to see the contents. And that'll be throughout the duration of the video because I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking. So you'll have a bunch of images to the side of me or to the bottom of me. Or like I said, cutaways. But we're gonna make sure you see this thing up close and personal because this is something that I know I was waiting on. So I know a lot of you are probably waiting on it too. And you see I got my Wolverine shirt on. I was ready for this one today. Ready. Yeah. Okay, so this young man comes with first this lovely aluminum box. Nice keepsake. You know, I usually don't keep boxes, but when it comes in something like this, you gotta keep it. I mean, this is part of the package. And they had it protected with that top layer of plastic. Oh man, this just looks great. It looks great. Look at that. Wifey, she did her thing with this one. I was so happy about this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 head sculpts, head portraits. We have 8 of them. Then we also have the cowl down. So he could take it, you can make it look like he's taking the cowl off and just has it hanging down like a hood. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of hands. We got closed fists. We got a pointy finger with open hand. Then we have 2 open hands. Then we have animanium claws with open hands. Then we have adamantium claws with closed fists. Then we have bone claws with closed fists. Yeah, I'm excited about the bone claws. Then for the head sculpts, we have Relax Logan Face Unmasked. That's Relax Unmasked. We have Logan Face with messier hair and a little snarl look on his face. We have Mezco Wolverine with a relaxed look. Hey, bub. Then we have I would say this is pissed off Wolverine with his teeth gritted, getting slightly annoyed. Then we have Psychotic Battle Damage Adamantium Skull Exposed Diabolical Grin having Wolverine. One of my favorite head portraits in here. That is amazing. Look at that. Then we have Totally Checked Out to Lunch, super angry, screaming out the top of his lungs, Wolverine. And then we have the retro throwback first appearance Wolverine cowl or mask, showing his teeth. These head sculpts are amazing. Very, very good job. And then the last one is actually on the figure, and that's the retro calm, relaxed face. So there you go. The many faces of Logan. So then we have these different slashing effects that just port right into his claws. And you'll see the little holes where the claws go. But you have 4 different slash effects. And they are pretty cool for posing. Then you have a red belt with a gold buckle that's interchangeable. So you can change that gold buckle to this X logo buckle. And they just pour in and out. Lots of accessories, folks. And then here's your second belt on the figure. That's a black belt with the X logo on it. And that buckle doesn't change. Then lastly, for this top layer of accessories, because there's 2 layers to this, you have a sentinel eye. So this is the eye to one of the sentinels. And you'll see more about that in a minute, because the sentinel is on a base. You get 2 bases with this, and one of the bases is a sentinel that has been defeated. I don't know if he was defeated by Wolverine or who he was defeated by, but it is a sentinel that is out of commission and is broken down, and as you can see, the eye is missing. You can port that eye into the socket, and when you port it into the socket, it actually lights up. The base lights up, so you can see the light effect coming out of the eye on the chest. Really, really cool. We're gonna show that. So yeah, that's all the top layer accessories. And let's look at this bottom layer before we actually start looking at the figure. So I'm just gonna sit this guy right here for a second. There we go. And level 2. So check it out. Got 2 bases, the Sentinel, and then just a generic X-Men base. And then I forgot as well, we also have another slash effect. I forgot all about this one. So we actually have this other slash effect that also ports into Wolverine's claws, so that you can pose them slashing like the X logo if you want to do that. There's the X-Men base. And here is the Sentinel base, which is just totally outstanding. Beautiful, beautiful base. Now you give us bases like this, we'll use them. This is leaps and bounds better than those old janky McFarlane round black bases that they always give us. So you see that actually lights up. Chest lights up. How dope. How dope. And you just turn it off and on with that little red button right there. Like so. Super cool. And then there's also an on-off switch back here. Let's turn that back off. And then, as I was saying a few minutes ago, this eye, you could just port right into the socket. And me personally, I don't like to put it all the way in because I don't like to put it all the way in. I don't like to put it all the way in because I want you to be able to see the light illuminating from the socket. I think that's what makes it cool. That's what makes it look broken. If you push it all the way in there, you can't see the light. So I prefer to have it slightly exposed and protruding. So that you can see the light. Like so. But this is very detailed. Check out the dents and dings and scratches. You can see, looks like Wolverine already got a hold of this guy. You see scratches there, scratches there, scratches on the chest. Yeah, I think Wolverine is the one that took this guy down. But look at that detail, man. Crazy. And then this is the little container that the bases came in. But you can see this little section right here. This is where the batteries were for the base, the Sentinel base. It did come with batteries. And then right here we had the port, the stand came with a stand that you could plug into the base. So just to give Wolverines a little extra support. And honestly, I have no clue where it is right now. I tried, family. I looked. I have no clue where that stand is. So there was a little stand that came right here that you could port into this base, but I have no clue where it is. I don't need it. I'm never gonna pose it with the stand. So, and it was just one of those little typical little pole with the little grippy things to hold the figure's waist and just keep them standing up. But I literally do not need that. That's why I don't know where it is, because I always just pose this guy up on here some kind of way. It's a lot of nooks and crannies and crevices where you can just pose this guy on here and he'll stay. So not really worried about that stand. So now let's get into the figure. You see him right there on that base. You could also have them on this X logo base, or you could use it for someone else like me. This is just a staple in my XMen diorama or scene, whatever you want to call it. Display, that's the word I was looking for. This stand is a staple in my XMen display, because it is not exclusively for Logan, or it doesn't have to be. You can use it for whoever. Look at that. And vice versa. If you want to throw Cyclops or Storm or somebody on here, have at it. It's whatever you desire. So those are the bases. And then what else is at the bottom of this? Instructions. And you know you pretty official. You know you legit when you come with your own accessory bag. This Wolverine has so many accessories that they included an accessory bag. Fancy that. Let's check out the figure. So he has on soft goods. He has on actual clothes. They cannot be taken off, so please don't try to take them off. See, it's seamed up in the back there. I like how short this guy is. He's short and stubby, which is how Wolverine should be. The boots and the gloves are hard plastic. Arms are hard plastic. The shoulder pads are removable and they're hard plastic. I don't like them because the left shoulder pad always comes off on me and it's not the simplest thing to put back in. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's simple to put back in, but it falls off easily. Now, the right arm, the right shoulder pad has never fallen off on me, but the left one falls off all the time. It's fine long as it's on display, so I guess that's not a big deal, because when I have it on display, I'm not touching it so that it doesn't fall off. He has peg holes in the bottom of his feet. Let's see. Good ankle movement, foot movement. Rocks, pivots, 360, all that. Good double jointed knee. No thigh or calf rotation. Pinless joints, of course. Double jointed elbow. Painted here on the arm. I'm glad it's painted. I don't like when they do that molded here on the arm. It looks like scars, like battle scars. So I don't like that. Shoulders go back enough. They probably could go back more, but I don't want the shoulder pads to fall off. So, but you see the shoulder pads do move with the figure, so that's good. I like how you can see his musculature through his clothes. I like that a lot. That's a good attention to detail. You can see his abs, the striations in his chest, and his quad muscles and hamstrings. You can see that stuff pretty clearly underneath the clothes, protruding through the clothes. Looks really good. The only thing I don't like is these belts tend to wrinkle up the trunks if you try to interchange these belts. And when I do change the belts, I also notice that there's an indentation around the top of the trunks. It's causing permanent wear. So that's something to consider with the belts. That's what the neck looks like without the head. Now let's switch heads to a more modern look. There you go. There are so many options with this guy. You could have so many different looks. Head movement is good. You see he looks way up like that. Way down. Got some gappage in the back when he looks down. That's not attractive, but minor gripe, minor gripe. You gotta pick your poison, I guess, because it's cool that he can look down that far. Makes for good poses. So if I gotta deal with that gappage to get that range of motion, that's okay with me. The sculpts are amazing. I love all of these head sculpts. They really took their time, paid attention to detail, and they just look really good. Really good. The cowl, the black part of the cowl feels like leather, like leathery material. Same as the belt, kinda. So tell me, did you guys pick this up? I know this was a hot ticket. My wife talked about how difficult it was for her to track it down and get it for a fairly reasonable price. So let me know in the comments if you picked this guy up or if you want him. I'm trying to do a thorough and comprehensive review on this guy so that you can make an informed decision if you are on the fence about purchasing him. I say do it. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me because this is one of my favorite characters. It's super detailed, soft goods costume, 1,000,000 accessories, 2 stands, 1 stand that lights up. Come on, man, they just gave us so much stuff, so much stuff. The only gripe that I could have for this is that it's not bigger, because I like big figures, so I would love to have something this detailed in a 1/6 scale, which is on the way, because I have on pre-order the Hono Studios Wolverine from Hot Toys. I have that on the way. I'm excited about that, but until then, I will continue enjoying this. I have a ball posing this. I have a ball changing up the looks. There's so many different looks that this guy can have. I mean, he has just as many looks as the Oregon football team with all their uniforms, or just as many looks as when a man buys a black suit, a blue suit, and a brown suit, and it opens up the possibility for endless combinations. That's what you get with this guy, endless combinations. So 10 out of 10 for me. No gripes at all, at all, at all. My only semblance of a gripe would be the shoulder pad that always falls off. And guess what? I probably can't even say that anymore because it didn't fall off at all during this video. And I've been moving this guy around. So 10 out of 10, Mezco 112 Collective, aluminum box, Deluxe Wolverine. Pick him up if you can. He's hard to find, but he is out there. So pick him up if you can. Around 150 bucks. I say pull the trigger on it. And I hope this video helped you decide. Like I said, if you were on the fence about buying this guy, I hope this video helped you decide. I hope I gave you enough different looks. I know I didn't go through all the looks, but I posted a bunch of looks so you wouldn't just hear me running my mouth, but you would also see the different ways that you could pose and dress this guy. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me if you picked them up or not. Tell me what you think of my shirt. This is actually a skateboard brand. What's it called? Primitive? Yep, Primitive Skate. I'm not a skateboarder, but I do own a couple pairs of Vans, and usually when I wear this shirt, I wear my Vans to like complete the look. But I thought this shirt was dope because you can see the adamantium skeleton on one side. But I digress. I'm rambling now. So until next time, like, subscribe, comment, stay notified when we come out with new content. And until next time, keep hunting. Peace.